So Myron Gaines and the Stirring Goomba. Oh, should I say, because it's fresh and fit, the Stirring Goomba, aka, well, girls, let me ask you a question. So what is you mentioned like you're like in like Instagram, right? You're married to a guy, right? And you start posting the pics and all that, you're in your underwear and all that. You're gonna think like he's gonna call you 3 or 4, but you just have to admit you're 3 or 4. So say it. Yeah, no one likes him. He's a disgusting disgrace. But listen, I like Myron Gaines, and I am actually going to criticize him in this video. Not fully because I have a lot of positives to say. However, the thing that's important overall, ignore Myron Gaines for a moment. The important thing is the message, guys. You should not be a simp. You should get your game up, get your money up as much as you can, get your knowledge up, your looks up, go to the gym, try to be fit. You don't have to be roided like Batista or Goldberg or John Cena. You don't have to be a WWE superstar. No. Just be fit, be in shape. Right? Be healthy. Don't be an overweight loser who has no job, who all he does is just drink soda and eat Doritos all day, living in his mother's basement, because that's simp beta male behavior. Sorry, I coughed a little. My bad. He also calls out women, a lot of them, not all of them, because he gives props, to women who are smart, who are cool, unlikable. But for the most part, what he's showcasing in his show is the usual female behavior. A lot of girls are not aware of the privilege that they have, and they treat males like slaves, like walking wallets. And they don't understand the world because in social media, everything is overinflated. Good things and bad things. And because they get to talk to LeBron James or whatever, an athlete or a Hollywood star, and they get flown out or they get to be in yachts, they suddenly think that they're dating them or something. Oh, that they're at their league, that's their level. And they start treating the average male and even the male that's way above average like they're nothing, like they're garbage, like they're invisible. And it's true. It is true. Right? He talks crap about both genders, about the rotten apples of both genders. And he always says that obviously he doesn't think that all women are bad. Sorry, I was transforming into the Goomba, yeah, I was transforming into the Goomba for a second. I do that sometimes. You know what? I'll just go to the next thing. The things that I don't like about Myron are that he's trying to hide his power level to avoid being hated by everyone. I'll give you an example, actually, in case you don't understand. He's not really criticizing Tim Pool for being, well, basically a beta, a cuckold, a weak man who's trying to justify 304 OnlyFans girl behavior, right? And why is he doing that? Well, first of all, because Tim Pool probably treated him nicely and he's being respectful. I get that. And also because if you are going to talk crap about everyone that gives you like a place to speak or an interview or a podcast or whatever, you're going to end up nowhere. You're going to end up where Nick Fuentes could have ended up. You're going to disappear from the face of the internet. And that's true. I admit that. But a lot of people will call him out and be like, you're kind of a hypocrite because you're acting as if you're respecting Tim Pool, even though the views he has are completely the opposite of yours. He actually calls people out like you, and he tells them that they're misogynistic, they're women hater, they're like bigoted, They're homophobes. They're blah 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 blah. They're evil fascists, and it's true. It is true. While he didn't really say it to Myron Gaines, I don't know whatever they talked about or whatever the hell. But something happened and he got a really good impression of Tim Pool, or maybe he's thinking, okay, maybe I'll keep him as a friend or I'll be in his good graces because, I want to speak there. And he also explained, like, yeah, I need to have a platform. I have to have a platform to speak on. Even if that platform is like from the left or like whatever, Democrat, but people need to hear my message. And I get that, but yeah, that's hypocritical behavior. And also something that I don't like about him is the fact that he's really annoying when it comes to this YouTube stuff. He'll be making a video and then, oh, join my OSS ninjas, blah, 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 and donate. Like, I don't like it. You're not giving me likes. Oh, where's my likes, guys? Like, come on, give me a. I get it. You're demonetized. I get that. But like, it's annoying as hell, bro. Don't force. If people want to join the OSS or whatever, or like the Castle Club or whatever, okay. If they don't like, oh well, I'm gonna go off YouTube. Like, you can tell that he's getting desperate for money. Why? I'll give you an example. In the past, because I watch him sometimes, he was like, okay, after some hours, after a certain time, I'm gonna leave YouTube because I'm gonna say things that can get me banned of YouTube. Understandable. I'm gonna go off on Rumble and on the Castle Club and whatever. Nowadays, that changed. Because, well, I don't know, maybe he's not making as much money or maybe he got even more greedy. But nowadays, he's like, okay, guys, I'm off every platform. I'm just going on OSS or whatever. Maybe he got demonetized on Rumble. Maybe he got demonetized on Kick. I don't know. Look, just, I get it because, okay, he says some things that you shouldn't really say on YouTube. But why isn't he staying on Rumble? The things that he's saying are still allowed on Rumble and Kick. Oh, you just want free content. You don't understand. Like, that's greedy behavior. People are not going to like it. It's just, he constantly keeps on changing. Imagine if I'm like, yo, fellas, so now I'm going to show you my PayPal and my Patreon. There's going to be like member content or whatever. If I want to make money off YouTube, I want to make money because of views, right? And I'm going to be asking people money to make membership, to join this, blah, 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 blah. And if I eventually make streams and I get super chats or whatever, that's cool. When I'm going to be, hey, people, like, give me super chats, like, where's the money? Come on. Bro, you gave me $1 and all you did was, like give me, like, a Bible? Like, $10, bro, for super chats. And $5 for, like, me to mention your name or whatever the hell he says. Like, you can tell that he's getting greedy and desperate. For the most part, I like him. But I'm not stupid. I'm not like, oh, I love Myron. I'm a zombie. I have no self-awareness. No. That's why I respect people who are just whatever. Like Nick Fuentes. He goes on whatever social media he's on nowadays. Kick, Rumble, whatever you want to name it. I don't really care. I don't really know. And he says what he wants to say. He's not like, hey, the views are low, guys. What's happening, guys? Like, come on. Join my OSS. Like, blah, blah. Like, just be chill and let it flow. Be a natural. That's weak beta behavior. But yeah, I like him for the most part. Sorry. Again, I'm trying to transform. Yeah, say it. I'm transforming into the Goomba. Sorry. For the most part, I like Myron. He's a cool dude. He's kind of weird. He says a lot of things that I don't agree with, and I wish I could tell you more, but I'm not gonna make this video over 10 minutes because that wasn't my idea. But yeah, he's cool. He's all right. In my list, he's like in the middle. He's fine. He's decent. Not gonna be like, oh my God, he's my hero. I love him. I want Myron. Nah, he's decent. I like the message. And one thing that I'll clarify again. I also like the fact that he says, if you don't want to go through the hassle and you don't want to get with women and you want to be alone, that's fine. Because nowadays it's too difficult. Like, males are treated like slaves, like trash, like walking wallets. And I understand it completely and fully. But be the best that you can be so you don't feel disappointed. You don't feel like you're not doing anything with your life. Live your fullest. And that's it. It's that simple. Peace out, ninjas.